Today I am sharing with you my Vietnamese authentic braised pork ribs. This isn't the fall off the bone style that usually takes a couple of days to cook, but it does take some extra time, longer than my usual recipe. Hello, my name is Melanie and welcome to Fish Sauce Mama. If you enjoy this video, subscribe and turn on the bell for weekly Vietnamese, Asian, home cooked, gardening, and more. For 20 years, I've been cooking this with bite-sized pieces of spare ribs or short ribs. But today I am doing about half a rack without chopping into pieces just for presentation. So I'm using half a rack of ribs today, and I went ahead and peeled the back piece of skin off and leave some of the fat right there just to keep the pork a little moist. I'm gonna whack about a couple of cloves of garlic and a nice size of shallot to marinate with my pork. Peel this off, and I'm going to mince this up nicely to release all the aroma. Stay back because I cried every time I chopped up some onions. These are very strong. Set that aside. Turn on your high heat. Add about a tablespoon of sugar and about a tablespoon or two of oil. We're going to make a caramel color. Pork alone by itself, when you cook it up, it doesn't have that nice brownish color. So in my cuisine, we always kind of color it up with some color to make it more attractive. I don't know, white color or brown color is more attractive, but so I'm gonna lay it down to get a little bit of that sear on the other side, and then just flip it onto the other side. I'm trying to get some of the color. And then I'll go in with my shallots and minced garlic. I already have some oil in there, so I'm not going to add additional oil. Let it release some of the aroma, and then just pour in you a can of coconut. If you have this kind, that's fine. If you have the Costco kind, you know, the regular, or you can have the real coconut juice from the real coconut, or you can use the coconut soda. If you don't have any coconut, you use water, that's fine. And that was a cup. And I'll go in with a teeny bit of salt and a tablespoon of chicken broth and about a tablespoon of fish sauce. Give it a stir to make sure it's all evenly, and then turn it down to simmer. This is going to be very tender and juicy. And I'll let that simmer for 20 minutes. I'll go in and flip it carefully because this might splash. Let me know in the comments below if you ever had this Vietnamese style pork ribs before. And then I'll let it sit there. At this time, the pork is thoroughly cooked on the inside, so I'll give it a taste. If I need to add something else, I will add something else, but I'm good with that. And let it go for another 20 minutes later. I'll flip the back. Let all that juices kind of like evenly get inside the pork, and you can see the liquid is evaporated a lot. So now it's kind of only have a little bit left, but it's not caramelized yet. So in the last few minutes, like 2 to 3 minutes, I'll crank up the heat and let it really caramelize, really gooey up. And it doesn't take long, so don't walk around. You see all these bubbles? It's ready. Cut me some good homegrown onions or store-bought for nice garnish. Our rack of ribs is ready, or half rack. Don't forget to pour on top this juice. And sprinkle some onions for garnish. And there it is, you guys. I hope you like it because my family tore this up. It's very soft and juicy inside. Now this pair very well with some rice or some carb of some sort. I wouldn't eat this by itself, and you can even eat with some toasted bread or hoagies or something like that. French bread, it's gonna be so good. Get all that caramel juice. I have a whole playlist series of grilled pork and a few different ways to enjoy it in the description box below for you. So go check it out if you enjoy this recipe. I know you'll like it. I hope you enjoyed this authentic Vietnamese braised pork recipe. Give it a big thumbs up to let me know. Subscribe for future weekly Vietnamese Asian home cook, gardening, and more from me. Have a great day and bye-bye. Thanks for watching.